What lessons can we take from this? That not to trust any of this reality and to question it and potentially reject it?
What we are, I mean, if we had another 2 hours, I could take this on, but what we're living is an induced dream. This is why I called the book The Dream. We are being fed a reality to induce us into believing it's real when it's just an induced dream, to hijack our perception. There's reasons why they want to hijack our perception, which again, I wish we could talk for hours more. And I remember, for instance, when I was a journalist working on a local newspaper, I would wake up in the morning and I would put the radio on like a news show, and I'd often fall back to sleep. And I'd have a dream, often a very vivid dream, which seemed to go on forever, but obviously it was only a short time. There is no time, that's another illusion, which can be easily explained. And then I'd wake up and I'd realized day after day at this point that the dream I was having related to the news story that was being covered on the bloody radio. In other words, the radio information had induced the dream. And that's what this is. It's an induced dream. So I'm sure you will have had dreams. We all have dreams. Let's take the first part of it, which we think are real. So you are dreaming a dream you think is real, and what's happening? All your emotions, all your thoughts, all your fears, all your terrors, whatever, are caught in the dream. They're caught in the drama because you believe it's real. But I'm sure, like I say, that you would have had dreams of this kind. I'm sure many, if not most people watching this will have had them, where you're having a dream, but you know it's a dream. You're aware it's a dream. You're actually the observer of the dream rather than getting caught in the drama. And what happens? You're observing the dream, but you're not caught in it. Your emotions are not affected by it. Your perceptions are not affected by it because you can see it's a bloody dream. And when the penny drops that none of this is real, we're a long way from the mainstream alternative, aren't we? Which is why I wanted to talk about it. When the penny drops that this is a dream, and you know it's a dream, you can start living it as a dream. And you stop getting pulled into the dramas. You stop getting pulled into the fears that are constantly fed to us to hold our perceptions in a state of enslavement. Because let's just explain it like this, very simple terms. Like I say, this technological world that's taking over the world, taking over the dream, is mimicking how we experience reality. It's a technological version of it. So you look at a virtual reality game. You go on the internet and find yourself a compilation of people with the headset on, right? Having a computer game experience. You watch them. They might be in an empty room, but they're screaming, they're running around, they're falling over. They're in an empty room. Why? Because the information from the computer game, the headset, and the more sophisticated ones through the touch senses of the gloves and the audio senses of the ears. How are they interacting with the game? Through the five senses. The game is hijacking and overriding five sense reality, so they don't think they're in an empty room anymore, which they are. Well, on that level of the illusion they are. There's a tiger coming at them. and they're screaming, or a ghost or something. And it's incredible. And then in the end, they go, whoa, take the headset off. And they go, it's just a game. What if you couldn't take the headset off without leaving this reality? Because the headset is your body brain decoding the simulation.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.